Hey, this is Willie. Just thought I'd do a quick video how my pulling tractor sits during storage. Pretty much outside. As you can see, we're getting towards the end of September. This weekend's going to be the start of October. And I gotta fix the log splitter because there's some wood splitting that needs to be done. Not by me, but for my brother needs to do it so he can get the wood moving and get it sold in preparation for the cold weather. Speaking of cold weather, it's actually pretty chilly today. I don't even think it's hardly in the 50s. We got a new building over there. So my dad stores his daily driver, his Dodge Durango, in there, and then there's the 87 Dodge on the right, and then the third bay from the left holds the Honda, and then left bay is going to be where we store all the yard service tractors. Not the pulling tractor, obviously. So the log splitter has a hitch on it, so this has a hitch on the back of it, so we'll use this to go grab it. I'll get this uncovered. And I haven't told you guys before, but the last time I took this out to tractor pull, it was not running too good over 4,000 RPMs. What was happening is the diaphragm fuel pump wasn't keeping up with demand, so I had added a electric fuel pump. I added it to the PTO switch. It's off of an older Honda, well, actually a similar vintage Honda lawn tractor, like what they used on the Model 42s or Model 38s. The fuel pump is made in Japan. I believe it has a Mitsubishi logo on it. It's a low pressure piston style pump. I have it hooked up to the PTO. The PTO is also hooked up to the light here to let me know if the PTO is on or off. That's just a warning light to let me know if the PTO is on and the fuel pump is running, and the seat safety as well as the sled safety right here are working properly. So the starting procedure is a little bit odd. Because the pump is hooked up to the electric PTO, I have to turn the key on. You can hear it pumping. That's going to pump up the pressure. Then we'll crank it up. It sounded like it didn't have any fuel in it though. Let's double check that. Nope, we're out of fuel. That's not good. I'll have to check into that. Hang on a second. Okay, this is what I gotta do to get some fuel. I have a 2-gallon can of super. Put a gallon in here. Split that in half. For about 110 octane or so. If you want to see the numbers there. For that 11 or 11.5 to 1 compression engine. So let's go put it in the tractor. We got a gallon to put in there. Okay, she's filled up. Turn the PTO back on. Should prime up better this time around. Yeah, there we go. Primed up good now. Looks like I got a bulb out, but not worried about that. Turn the PTO off. Choke is on. PTO back on. I gotta play with the choke a little bit until it's warmed up. She's a little cold-blooded. That'd be the safety kill. My bad. I was gonna check the oil pressure down there, but I can't quite see it. So we'll turn the PTO back off. up a bit. head down to the main road and up to the shale pit to grab the splitter, and then we'll take it down to the lower yard and start working on it. Sorry I had to fix a log splitter off camera, but it was just the basic, or the usual, some junk in the bottom of the carburetor, clean it out, replace the fuel lines, and off it went. As for this one, something I need to do in the future, I need to take this throttle off and put a bolt and lock nut in place of the one rivet to add some tension to it, because it does want to drop down to idle while I'm driving. But yeah, all I do for storage once I'm done with this one is turn the key off, park it, wait for the exhaust to cool, and then I can cover it back up. Nothing too complicated. We'll be well, I'll be taking this out to the tractor pull in the middle of the next month down at the Jacktown show. And I don't really care if the paint fades on this thing. Matter of fact, the worse it looks, I think the better it looks when it goes down the track further than some nicer tractors. Kind of funny when some people see this thing go down the track. It's like, that's not going to do too good. And I get down a ways and it actually works. Last time I took it out, I destroyed the belt. I got a Sten's True Blue belt for it this time. And I have some fuel line coming in the mail, so I can actually make it from the fuel pump to the carburetor in one piece. So right now I'm kind of just blowing through the diaphragm fuel pump right now. So I'll take care of that later, and then probably when I get the fuel line on, I'll fix that throttle then. And I might add another circuit to the park brake, so when I'm on the park brake, it'll send power to a relay and keep the fuel pump energized. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I mean, it's not bad the way it is, and if I change it, I'll probably forget to turn the PTO switch on and run out of fuel while I drive 10 feet if I add another circuit. At least now, the way it is, if I forget to turn the PTO back on after I start it, it'll shut off and give me a heads up on that. So like I said, that's all just possibilities, but I'm not too worried about it. It works. It's basic, it's cheap. Might have to come up with a name for this thing. Any penny pincher or budget stretcher. I don't know. If you like the video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.